Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be in 1 John 2:25. This is the promise which he himself made to us, eternal life. Now, imagine that you went to your doctors and you had some concerns, and concerns. You sitting there telling them it's like, and it's like the doctor says, you know what, let's run some tests. Let's see what's going on. And so, they did their usual, they drew blood and, did a few other tests. And they said, you know what, if we're going to run these tests, we'll let you know. We'll get back to you in about a week or so. And in a couple days, your phone rings and it's the doctor's office. And you're like, well, that's kind of weird. I'm not expecting the doctor to call me this quickly. And so you get on the phone, it's not the nurse this time that's usually telling you, hey, these are our results and this is what we see. This is actually the doctor calling you. And there's a little bit of concern in their voice. And all of a sudden, they said, you get serious about this. And you're like, all right, what's going on here? And the doctor's relaying and say, hey, in some of your test results, there's some abnormalities that are showing up. And we just want to bring you in to get some additional testing just to see, what's going on. I don't want to concern you. This could be nothing, but we just want to run these just to make sure. And so, of course, your mind is automatically racing at that point. It's like, hey, what's going on? I don't understand. And it could be this, could be that. You start looking on the internet. You're checking AI to see what your diagnosis is, although I highly suggest you not to do that. But you get in there like the next day or so, and the doctor runs some more tests, and it's like, just hold still for a few minutes. We're gonna run these. There's high priority. We can run this pretty quick. And of course, your mind is racing. Your heart is tight. Everything is just going through your mind, and after seems like forever, even though it's probably only like 10-15 minutes, the doctor comes back in and it says, the tests have come back in and everything's okay. There are no issues. It's just false positives that we saw. And so you're in good shape. And so that one sentence that doctor says that you are okay just clears your mind. It changes everything that you were thinking. And then this is actually the same thing that John is relaying to us